And in keeping with Sri Lankan tradition, we now invite the distinguished invitees to light the traditional oil lamp. For this, may I now please invite our esteemed guest, Honorable Dr. Anil Jayantha Fernando, Minister of Labour and Deputy Minister of Finance and Planning.
We'd also like to invite our chief guest, Dr. P. Nandalal Veerasinghe, Governor, Central Bank of Sri Lanka.
We would also like to invite Mr. Dimuthu Abesekara, Chairman, Colombo Stock Exchange.
Mr. Rajiva Bandaranayake, Chief Executive Officer, Colombo Stock Exchange.
Mr. Tishan Subasinghe, President, CA Sri Lanka.
Ms. Anoji De Silva, Vice President, CA Sri Lanka.
Mr. Heshana Kurupu, Immediate Past President, CA Sri Lanka.
Ms. Jamila Kure, Chairperson, Tags Awards Committee 2025.
Ms. Nishani Pereira, Alternate Chairperson, Tags Awards Committee 2025.
Ms. Lakshmali Priyankika, Chief Executive Officer, CA Sri Lanka.
We would also like to invite Ms. Samadhika Jayaratna to light the traditional lamp on this very special day. We would also like to invite Professor Harindra Disabandara to light the traditional lamp on this very special occasion of the Tags Awards 2025. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and please remain standing for the national anthem of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. years. What began 6 decades ago as the Annual Report Awards has flourished into one of Sri Lanka's most respected and prestigious platforms for celebrating excellence in corporate reporting.
Yes, that's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the year 2022, this long-standing tradition of this prestigious platform was thoughtfully reimagined as TAGS, an initiative that not only honors financial reporting excellence, but it also embraces the ever-growing importance of non-financial reporting. TAGS shines a spotlight on the transformative forces shaping today's corporate world: digital innovation, robust governance, integrated reporting, and sustainability. And as we embark on our Diamond Jubilee celebrations in this edition, we celebrate not only the organizations recognized here tonight, but we also celebrate the enduring vision that has helped shape Sri Lanka's corporate reporting landscape for generations.
And as many of you are aware, the grand finale of the TAGS Awards 2025 was originally scheduled for December 2025. However, we had to postpone the event considering the profound impact of Cyclone Ditwa on our nation and our people. And as a national body, CA Sri Lanka deemed it only fitting to pause a celebratory occasion during a time of hardship and healing. But today we gather with renewed purpose and pride, continuing a tradition of recognizing organizations that set the benchmark in transparency, accountability, governance, and sustainability.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for us to officially embark on yet another exciting chapter in this enduring journey of honoring corporate excellence. As we get started with tonight's proceedings, it's time now for the official welcome address. And to do the honors of the same, it's my pleasure to invite on stage Chairperson of the TAGS Awards Committee 2025. With your applause, let's welcome Miss Chamila Kure.
Esteemed guest, Honorable Dr. Anil Fernando, Minister of Labour and Deputy Minister of Finance and Planning, Chief Guest, Dr. P. Nandalal Veerasinghe, Governor, Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Guest of Honour, Dr. Harshana Suryaperuma, Secretary to the Treasury and Ministry of Planning and Economic Development, who will be joining us sooner. Mr. Dimuthu Abesekara, Chairman, Colombo Stock Exchange. Mr. Rajiv Bandanayaka, CEO, Colombo Stock Exchange. Mr. Tishan Subasinghe, President, CA Sri Lanka. Ms. Anojidi Silva, Vice President, CA Sri Lanka. Mr. Heshana Kuruppu, Immediate Past President, CA Sri Lanka, members of the Governing Council, past President of CA Sri Lanka, members of the final panel of judges, Ms. Lakmali Priyangika, CEO of CA Sri Lanka, Ms. Nishani Pereira, alternate chair, members of the TAGS Awards Committee 2025, special invitees and guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. It is my distinct honor to welcome you to the TAGS Awards as we commemorate a competition that has shaped and strengthened corporate reporting in Sri Lanka for 6 remarkable decades. As we unveil the TAGS Awards Diamond Chapter, the grand honor of excellence, we mark not only a milestone, but a powerful legacy. This chapter reflects the strength, brilliance, and enduring impact of 60 years dedicated to championing transparency, accountability, governance, and sustainability in corporate reporting in Sri Lanka. We are deeply privileged to have with us this evening our esteemed guest and our own member, Professor Anil Jayantha Fernando, our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe, and our guest of honor, Dr. Harshana Suryaperuma, who will be joining us sooner. Your presence is a great source of encouragement and reinforces the significance of principles we honor tonight. From the Annual Report Awards, inaugurated in 1964, to the transformation into the Tax Awards in 2022, this journey reflects far more than change in name. It represents a bold evolution from respected initiative to the definitive benchmark for corporate reporting excellence in Sri Lanka. It is a legacy built with pride, strengthened by purpose, and driven by unwavering commitment to elevate standards and cultivate culture of trust. Today, the annual report is no longer a compliance document. It is a declaration of values. It is a reflection of leadership. It is a statement of responsibility to shareholders, employees, regulators, and society at large. At their best, annual reports demonstrate clarity of strategy, strength of governance, and commitment to long-term sustainability. They signal that an organization is not merely profitable, but principled. That is the standards TAG seeks to uphold. This year, the TAGS Awards continues to make history. After making history last year by introducing artificial intelligence, AI, into our evaluation process, the first initiative of its kind in Sri Lanka for a competition of this scale, we have once again raised the bar with the launch of phase 2 of our AI integration. This advanced contextual AI platform provides real-time intelligence support to evaluators, ensuring unmatched accuracy, consistency, and transparency in the marking process. The integration of AI was not merely a technological enhancement. It was a statement of intent. It reinforced our steadfast dedication to precision, objectivity, and integrity. I would like to extend a special word of appreciation to Ms. Sanjeev Gardner and the Cyril A. Gardner Fund, whose partnership made this transformative integration possible, strengthening the TAGS Awards for generations to come. Continuing our journey of progress, we introduced another key enhancement this year, the appointment of a chief technical advisor. This pivotal role further fortifies the integrity of our final decisions through meticulous analysis and expert-led deliberation, adding depth, technical rigor, and professional insight to our evaluation process. Tonight, we celebrate the pinnacle of the achievement, the grand honor of excellence. Alongside the outstanding sector winners and leaders in governance, sustainability, integrated reporting, and digital transformation. However, tonight is not only about awards. It is a tribute to every organization that participated in this competition and embraced the spirit of TAGS. Your commitment to corporate reporting excellence uplift not only your stakeholders, but strengthen the very foundation of our nation's economy. Before I conclude, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to our technical marking panel of over 300 chartered accountants. Evaluating annual report is not a simple task, and you have undertaken this responsibility with remarkable dedication, precision, and professionalism. My sincere appreciation also goes to our industry expert panel for shortlisting the very best in corporate reporting and special awards. Professor Samanthi Senaratne, our Chief Technical Advisor, thank you for adding immense value with your technical expertise and business acumen. To the final panel of judges, led by Mrs. Daulagala, we sincerely appreciate your meticulous evaluation and sound professional judgment. And finally, to my team, who I proudly call my miracle team, the TAGS Awards Committee 2025 and the CS Sri Lanka team led by Ms. Lakmali Priyangika, CEO of CS Sri Lanka. Your tireless efforts, passion, and commitment have made this diamond chapter truly exceptional. You deserve our heartfelt appreciation. Tonight, we celebrate achievements. But more importantly, we reaffirm our commitment to transparency, to accountability, and to responsible leadership. May this diamond chapter ignite a new era of brilliance in corporate reporting in Sri Lanka. May it inspire organizations to report with clarity, lead with integrity, and grow with purpose. My warm congratulations to the winners of TAGS Awards 2025. I wish you a truly memorable evening. Thank you.
For 6 decades, one name has stood as the mark of trust, integrity, and excellence of corporate reporting. Since 1964, the TAGS Awards have illuminated the path of corporate reporting in Sri Lanka. Evolving continuously, guiding generations with purpose, building confidence, inspiring accountability, and celebrating the spirit of transparency. Last year, we set a bold precedent, pioneering the very first use of digital and AI in awards evaluations across Sri Lanka. Today, that legacy stands stronger than ever, rooted in values that never fade, and powered by the endless possibilities of tomorrow. At its core lie 4 enduring pillars: transparency, accountability, governance, sustainability. Together, we uphold the highest standards of corporate reporting excellence, strengthening trust, driving innovation, and shaping a more responsible and promising future. And now, we enter our diamond chapter, a celebration of 60 remarkable years of brilliance born from purpose, of strength honed by time, of excellence cut with precision, and driven by a multifaceted journey of technology and innovation. The TAGS Awards, a true diamond of trust, shining brighter than ever before. TAGS Awards 2025, Diamond Chapter, the grand honor of excellence.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you just witnessed, the TAGS Awards 2025 celebrates transformative power of innovation, a force that continues to reshape industries and elevate the standards of corporate reporting, carrying forward a proud legacy that began 60 years ago.
And as we celebrate our Diamond Jubilee, ladies and gentlemen, up next to address the gathering, it's our privilege to invite on stage President of CA Sri Lanka. With your applause, let's welcome Mr. Tishan Subasinghe.
Our special guest, Honorable Professor Anil Jayantha Fernando, Deputy Minister of Finance and Planning. Chief guest, Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe, Governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. Auditor General, Ms. Samudika Jayaratna, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever female Auditor General produced by the profession. I'd like to recognize her presence. Chairman of the Securities Exchange Commission, Professor Disa Bandara. My Vice President, Ms. Anoji De Silva. Chairperson of the final panel of judges, Ms. KMAN Daulagala. Members of the Council, Ms. Chamila Kure, Chairperson of the Tax Awards Committee, Ms. Nishani Pereira, alternate Chair of the Tax Committee, past Presidents, Mr. Dimuthu Abesekara, Chairman of the Colombo Stock Exchange, Mr. Rajiv Bandarnayaka, CEO Colombo Stock Exchange, members of the Tax Awards Committee, members of the final panel of judges, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I must first tell you this award ceremony is pretty much closer to my heart because I used to provide leadership for this award ceremony over 6 years. First 2 years as the alternate chairman under the chairmanship of Mr. Lasantha Wickramasinghe, then 4 years as the chairman, and I have immensely enjoyed that period of time. It is both a privilege and a profound pleasure to address you on this historic evening as we celebrate the Diamond Chapter of the Tax Awards, a milestone that will be etched in the history of corporate reporting in Sri Lanka. Tonight transcends the presentation of trophies. We gather to honor a 6-decade legacy of excellence in reporting and to reaffirm our collective commitment to the principles of transparency, accountability, governance, and sustainability, which are the very foundations of a modern, resilient economy. This celebration has been keenly anticipated. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't meet the demand for the tickets. You can see we had to put tables in the front also, jam-packed, but this is the maximum we could accommodate, and I apologize for not being able to accommodate all the requests. Originally scheduled last December, as Chairperson Chamila stated, but Cyclone Ditwa compelled us to postpone the event. The significance of our gathering is rooted in a fundamental truth. Corporate reporting is the vital bridge connecting an enterprise to its entire ecosystem, ranging from investors, employees, communities, and our planet. It is the mechanism that translates strategy into trust and performance into confidence. As we reflect on this 60-year journey, we pay tribute to the visionaries who laid its foundation in 1964. This evening is a testament to their foresight and to the dedication of all who have contributed since, making tags a lasting emblem of corporate excellence. I would also like to take this opportunity to extend my deepest gratitude to my predecessor, Mr. Heshana Kuruppu, whose steadfast leadership has been instrumental in elevating the standards of both our profession and this prestigious competition. In fact, it was during his presidency that the awards embraced the power of artificial intelligence, integrating innovation to further strengthen rigor, objectivity, and excellence in evaluation. Today, we celebrate clarity and purpose with which organizations communicate how value is created. At its best, an annual report is not a document, but a powerful narrative, a testament of stewardship, resilience, and visionary leadership. A defining chapter in this narrative is sustainability reporting. I am immensely proud that Sri Lanka received high commendation from the IFRS Foundation last year for being among the region's first in adopting global sustainability standards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my personal viewpoint. In time to come, I believe financial reporting would be a component of a broader sustainability reporting framework. I don't know the timing, but I feel it would happen. Also, the markets would demand real-time information with real-time assurance. So all these reporting models, assurance models, the templates will get changed. It's just a matter of time. So it's good to get ready for these changes. This pursuit of excellence is universal. Robust reporting is the essential currency of trust, vital for both the dynamism of the private sector and the stewardship of the public sector. That commitment was vividly displayed last week at the 9th Best Annual Reports and Accounts Awards. We call it BARA Awards, which celebrated outstanding achievement in public sector financial reporting and governance. Believe me, there were 260 participating entities, government entities. And there's huge interest, and year on year, the interest placed on the competition is going up. So I saw participants, government, urban council representatives, and various other government agency representatives coming down from the northern province, Jaffna, Batticaloa, and far down south. And that's the interest that the government sector is now having on our BARA Awards. I'm really proud to mention that it's adding really a lot of value to the public sector financial reporting. The powerful synergy between the BARA and tax awards reflect our core belief, which is true excellence requires both visionary presentation and uncompromising integrity. In a world of relentless change, stagnation is not an option. To remain relevant, we must embrace innovation and continuously redefine excellence. This ethos is embedded in the tax awards, where our criteria evolve each year to anticipate the future, from digital frameworks to interactive storytelling. Before I conclude, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my profound appreciation to our distinguished guests here this evening, including Professor Anil Jayantha Fernando, Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe, and all the other dignitaries. Your participation underscores the significance of this landmark event. Thank you for your presence. I would also like to express my gratitude to our judging panel, the Colombo Stock Exchange, as well as the tax committee led by able chairperson Chamila and alternate chairperson Nishani, and CA Sri Lanka team led by Lakmali for their meticulous work in curating this landmark event. Finally, I extend my warm congratulations to every award winner, and I extend my admiration for all participants. Your commitment to exemplary reporting sets a formidable benchmark, inspires your peers, and strengthens confidence across our entire economic landscape. May this diamond chapter inspire a future where Sri Lanka's corporate reporting shines with unwavering integrity. You know, ladies and gentlemen, in the context of sustainability reporting, greenwashing is a huge challenge. So in that context, when it comes to reporting, I believe we have the utmost responsibility of maintaining our integrity. And may our shared pursuit of excellence continue to illuminate the path towards a prosperous and sustainable nation for us all. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And we have another very important activity. This is to toast this historic evening. May I extend a special invitation to the immediate past president and my predecessor, Mr. Heshana Kuruppu, to join me on stage for this significant moment. In fact, this event could have been the last event to conclude Heshana's tenure, but unfortunately, due to Cyclone Ditwa, we could not do it. I offered him a speech today, but he declined. But at least this is the best I could do, Heshana. So over to you. I would like to propose this toast.
Thank you, Tishan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to invite you all to raise a toast to the enduring legacy and continued success of the Tax Awards. Please rise and raise your glasses with me. Here's to the Tax Awards for being the catalyst that has transformed corporate reporting and strengthened the foundation of Sri Lanka's economic landscape for 6 decades by continuously promoting transparency, accountability, governance, and sustainability. And to the legacy we carry forward, may the light of tax continue to illuminate as a beacon of excellence. Cheers.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tishan Subasinghe and Mr. Heshana Kuruppu. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are moving on to introduce our esteemed guest this evening. Our esteemed guest this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is a distinguished Sri Lankan politician, economist, and finance professional, currently serving as the Cabinet Minister of Labour and the Deputy Minister of Finance and Planning. He entered Parliament after the 2024 parliamentary election, bringing strong expertise in economic policy, labour governance, and financial management. He holds a Doctor of Business Administration, along with 2 Master of Business Administration degrees, one in International Business from the Asian Institute of Technology, Thailand, and another in Finance from the EAP European Business School in Paris. He also possesses a postgraduate diploma in accounting and financial management from the University of Sri Jayewardenepura, reinforcing his competence in fiscal analysis and strategic financial planning.
He is a fellow member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka. His professional contributions and leadership in the fields of accountancy, Financial governance and economic reform have earned him a reputation for integrity, vision, and dedication to public service. As a policymaker, he is committed to modernizing the labor sector, advancing inclusive economic planning, and strengthening stewardship to support sustainable national development. With this introduction, it's our pleasure now to invite our esteemed guest to share his thoughts with our audience. So, ladies and gentlemen, with your applause, let's welcome Honorable Dr. Anil Jayantha Fernando.
Thank you. Kishan Subasinghe, the President of CA Sri Lanka, Council members, Governor of Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Auditor General, distinguished invitees, and award winners, and ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great honor and my great pleasure to stand before you as you celebrate, as CA Sri Lanka, your Diamond Jubilee of the Tax Awards. In fact, this initiated 60 years ago as the Annual Report Award. So it has evolved over a long period of time up to tags to embrace the key pillars of corporate reporting, that is transparency, accountability, governance, and sustainability. And it goes beyond and just touch upon other social areas as well, the environmental aspects as well. I am aware that, so you have, along with SLFRSs, the reporting S1 and S2 have been incorporated in the reporting practices. By representing the government as the agents of the people, apart from other responsibilities and the challenges that we face, the key area that the government has to uphold and demonstrate is the quality agency. And the reporting also is connected with the agency. When we hold an agency, always we are tested whether we best deliver the role of agency without conflicting your private interest with the public interest. That's the key. As we took the government, apart from the other things, we face key challenges of how best we would support and take initiatives to achieve much needed macroeconomic stabilization, to navigate the country towards the development, the sustainable development. I'm happy that we have been able to do our level best to achieve this and make the country ready and to promote more investments to achieve the next level challenges. The crisis and the issue that we face was the impact which has really spread throughout the country as a result of corruption practices and the frauds as well. The other area is also the bad image and the bad impacts due to the deviation from the governance, good governance. I'm not going to talk about the performance of the government. So pertaining to the reporting and the agency aspect is concerned, I'm happy to announce you that we are happy that we are being able to maintain the level of the good governance and by serving the general public. When it comes to the theme of the Diamond Jubilee, your today's ceremony, the significance of reporting, as the President of Sri Lanka highlighted, the reporting and the importance of information. Now we live in an era, the society, where almost of everything is really driven by technology. If you think of anything without technology, of course we can live, but that would not be up to the level and up to the standard. We would be far behind if we ignore technology. So, the reporting, again we have to ask questions. What we report, who reports, to whom, and what are we going to do with reporting? Of course, at the end, it deals with information. Whether the required, the quality information is delivered and freely available, and are we taking decisions based on information? We have to have such a culture. Sometimes we may be dealing with an era of information. You have quality information, timely information. But at the end of the day, if you do not use information for decision making, then again there would be an issue. That is why the world is sometimes debating about this information asymmetry. The first place, asymmetry is there. Information is not freely available. But asymmetry may not matter if we don't take decisions based on information. Now I think the world is moving ahead to symmetrical information sharing platforms and to enhance the quality of information. So in that regard, the CA Sri Lanka, and especially the Tax Committee and other committees, have taken the tremendous efforts to uphold, to maintain high quality the reporting practices by delivering this transparency, accountability with governance and sustainability aspects. I just recall, so I remember that I was also a panel member of your technical evaluation committee for several years before coming to the government. I know that how the rigorous your technical evaluations are. So several years ago, maybe a decade. So now your evaluation technical aspects so gradually broaden to a great extent, and a big thanks should go to these technical evaluators for taking time and paying attention on each and every aspect of looking at the quality of information to deliver and your evaluation to be fair by everyone. Accounting profession, from your side as far as CA Sri Lanka is concerned, in a way, we are on the same page, a politician and professional accountants. Why? Professional accountants and the profession, again, when you deliver or when you operate in different places, in different capacities, when contributing to the society, again, you are also tested with your private interest and public interest. When you do some businesses on your own, it is something on your own. But being a professional accountant, a member of a profession, so you are being challenged how best you uphold your public interest against the private interest. I think that in that regard, CS Sri Lanka has been doing a great deal of job to improve the quality of reporting and quality of profession, to uphold the public interest. And one special aspect I would like to highlight from the governance aspect from Sri Lanka is concerned. When we joined the government, another area that we happened to face was this debt restructuring issue, so it was almost the end. But we were able to include one aspect into this debt restructuring. It is the connection of the governance linked bond into this debt restructuring. I think I heard and just learned from many reports. So we are the first in the world to connect governance linked bond into debt restructuring. Now we have the gain, the dividends of this thing, and we have met, whether it was not there in the debt restructuring or whether they were not in the framework or recommended by someone else. Genuinely, we know that our government wanted and we want to have good governance practice in Sri Lanka. We did not have any fear of just putting that into the debt restructuring. Now we have the result, the dividends of this thing. As a result, 0.75%, the coupon reduction is there, roughly. So it will save around 80 million US dollars. It cannot be assessed, the quality cannot be assessed with the amount of the dollars that we are going to save. It is a testament of our demonstration, our practices of good governance. So therefore, today, the corporate leaders and reporting entities, I take this opportunity to congratulate all the recipients of awards, and I request you to maintain these good practices for the enhancing the quality of reporting to deliver the best to the society. And CS Sri Lanka, I strongly believe, you will march this particular journey together with all the other stakeholders in this society, including the government. Now, all the stakeholders, without having hesitation, I can say that there is an environment where everyone can work together, join hands together to achieve one noble objective of upholding the public interest, through which we will contribute at our own capacities and our own competencies to deliver best to the society, where in the future we would create a society with inclusive and sustainable growth. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Dr. Anil Jayantha Fernando. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, of course, CS Sri Lanka stands today as a testament to the enduring vision, wisdom, and leadership of generations of chartered accountants. Now, 6 decades ago, a pioneering circle of trailblazing leaders laid the cornerstone for what would grow into one of the nation's most admired and distinguished recognitions.
The TAGS Awards today flourish because of the incredible dedication, integrity, and steadfast commitment of our past presidents. Their legacy continues to illuminate our path, guiding and inspiring this prestigious platform as it proudly celebrates its Diamond Jubilee. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's now turn our attention to the screen as we view a brief video acknowledging our past presidents. Take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please hear a huge round of applause as we acknowledge all of our past presidents who've guided and led us so far.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, in 2025, we have 35 sectors recognized at the Tax Awards, and the sectors are on screen right now.
And with that, we're now ready to acknowledge the recipients of the Certificate of Compliance. Please note that the names of these recipients will be on screen, and we will also read out the names of the organizations. So let's get started. These are the recipients of the Certificates of Compliance. We start off with the sector of diversified holdings, group turnover up to 100 billion Sri Lankan rupees, and we have Lanka Salon PLC and Richard Pires and Company PLC.
And we've also got the sector of finance and leasing companies, group assets above rupees 75 billion, Alliance Finance Company PLC.
We move on to finance and leasing companies, group assets between 25 to 75 billion Sri Lankan rupees. We have Assetline Finance Limited.
And then we've got the finance and leasing companies, group assets up to rupees 25 billion, Mahindra Ideal Finance Limited.
Food and beverages companies, group turnover up to 15 billion rupees. We have Bairaha Farms PLC.
And then we've got healthcare institutions, which is Mala and Phipps Ceylon PLC.
Insurance companies, gross premium about 10 billion rupees. We have H&B Assurance PLC.
And then we've got land and property companies, Colombo Land and Development Company PLC and Ceylon Developments PLC.
Manufacturing companies, group turnover between 10 to 50 billion Sri Lankan rupees. We have Chevron Lubricants Lanka PLC, EB Creasy and Company PLC, Kalani Cables PLC and Lanka Wall Tiles PLC.
And next we've got manufacturing companies, group turnover of up to 10 billion rupees, ACL Plastics PLC and Richard Pires Exports PLC.
Not-for-profit organizations, including non-governmental organizations, we have Plantation Human Development Trust and World Vision Lanka.
And then we have plantation companies, group turnover above rupees 5 billion, Hatton Plantations PLC and Kotagala Plantations PLC, together with Watervilla Plantations PLC.
Plantation companies with a group turnover of up to 5 billion rupees. We have Mahaveli Coconut Plantations PLC.
And then we've got the power and energy companies, Lanka IOC PLC, Loves Gas PLC, Loves Power PLC, Litro Gas Lanka Limited and Litro Gas Terminal Lanka Private Limited.
Private banks, we have Amana Bank PLC, DFCC Bank PLC, Sanasa Development Bank PLC and Ceylon Bank PLC.
And then finally we've got trading companies, Kaprika Holdings PLC and Laksapana PLC.
Well, with that, we say congratulations to all of the recipients of the Certificates of Compliance. Now, please, yes, let's applaud all of them, ladies and gentlemen. And as we congratulate each and every one of those recipients, please note that the compliance certificates can be collected from the registration table after the conclusion of our formal proceedings. We have made arrangements for the recipients to take photographs with their certificates at the photo booth, which is located in the lobby area. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for us to take a little bit of a break. We've got a spectacular entertainment act coming right up. Let's take a look.
Trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? My hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you
set of announcements that we are going to make are going to be vital and super, super important. So if I were you, I'd listen very keenly. So before we proceed to the presentation of the main awards across the industry segments, please note that the full list of categories, including the order of awarding, can be accessed via the QR code placed on your table. So we kindly request all award recipients to be ready and in position when your name is announced to ensure a seamless flow of this evening's proceedings.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're all set to begin with our very first set of sector awards. To do the honors of the presentation, I'd like to invite the following dignitaries to please join us up on stage. We'd like to warmly invite our esteemed guest, Honorable Dr. Anil Jayantha Fernando, Minister of Labour and Deputy Minister of Finance and Planning. We'd also like to invite Mr. Tishan Subasinghe, President, CA Sri Lanka, Mr. Heshana Kurupu, Immediate Past President, CA Sri Lanka, Ms. Chamila Kure, Chairperson, Tags Awards Committee 2025, and Ms. Lakmali Priyangika, Chief Executive Officer, CA Sri Lanka. Let's put our hands together as we welcome them up, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, let's remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that you do have a QR code on your tables. Feel free to scan it because you'll have the order of the categories. You know which category you belong to, so you can stay ready for your segment and join us up very swiftly when your segment and your award is announced. With that being said, let's now get started with the first sector and company.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, the first sector is the Construction and Related Services Company's Gold Award. And the Gold Award is presented to Haley's Fentons Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gold Award in the Construction Related Services Company's Haley's Fentons Limited.
Congratulations, the very first award being presented tonight, Gold in Construction and Related Services Companies. Congratulations to Haley's Fentons Limited. With that, we will be moving on to our next sector. We have Diversified Holdings, group turnover above 100 billion rupees. So let's start off by first and foremost identifying who has won the Silver Award. The Silver Award in this sector goes to John Keels Holdings, PLC.
Congratulations to you, John Keels Holdings PLC, on your Silver Award in the Diversified Holdings group turnover above 100 billion rupees. And ladies and gentlemen, the Gold Award in the Diversified Holdings group turnover above rupees 100 billion, it goes to Haley's PLC.
Congratulations, Haley's PLC, winning a gold for Diversified Holdings group turnover above 100 billion rupees. We will then be moving on to the next sector, Diversified Holdings group turnover up to 100 billion rupees. We start off with the bronze, and the bronze is bagged by Sunshine Holdings PLC.
Congratulations to you, Sunshine Holdings PLC, on your Bronze Award in the sector of Diversified Holdings group turnover up to 100 billion rupees. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the presentation of the Silver Award in the sector. And the Silver Award is presented to Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC.
Congratulations, we have Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC bagging the Silver Award in the sector of Diversified Holdings group turnover up to 100 billion rupees. And as they make their way to the stage, we will also be happy to reveal to you the Gold Award winner in this sector. And the gold is bagged by Aitken Spence PLC. Let's put our hands together for them.
Well, a big congratulations to you, Aitken Spence PLC, on your Gold Award in the sector of Diversified Holdings group turnover up to 100 billion rupees. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as Aitken Spence PLC make their way towards the stage, it's time to reveal the next sector, which is Educational Services. And we are going to reveal the Silver Award recipient. And the Silver Award winner is Chartered Institute of Personal Management, Sri Lanka.
We have the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management Sri Lanka with the silver in the sector of educational services. And we warmly welcome them to join us up on stage and accept their award. As they do that, under the sector of educational services, we are happy to also recognize the gold winner, and the gold is backed by Oxford College of Business. Let's put our hands together for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Gold Award recipient in Educational Services, Oxford College of Business. Congratulations to you on your Gold Award.
And as Oxford College of Business joins us up to accept their award, we will then be moving in to the next sector, finance and leasing companies. Group assets above 75 billion Sri Lankan rupees. We start off with the bronze in the sector, and the bronze is backed by Citizens Development Business Finance PLC. Put your hands together for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that, it's time to reveal the Silver Award winner in the sector of finance and leasing companies. Group assets above 75 billion rupees. And the Silver Award is presented to People's Leasing and Finance PLC.
On stage right now is the bronze winner, Citizens Development Business Finance PLC. Joining us up next will be our silver award winner, People's Leasing and Finance PLC. And as they join us up to accept their silver, it's time to reveal the gold for finance and leasing companies with group assets above 75 billion rupees. And the gold is backed by LB Finance PLC.
Congratulations to you, LB Finance PLC, on your Gold Award. As we move on to the next sector, ladies and gentlemen, which is the finance and leasing companies, group assets of rupees 25 to 75 billion rupees. And the Bronze Award goes to Janashakti Finance PLC.
Congratulations to the bronze winner, Janashakti Finance PLC, who are making their way up to the stage right now. Well done to you. With that, we move on to the silver under finance and leasing companies with group assets between 25 to 75 billion rupees. Silver is backed by H&B Finance PLC.
Congratulations to you, HMB Finance PLC, on your Silver Award, as we have Janashakti Finance PLC receiving their bronze on stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, as HMB Finance PLC make their way to the stage to receive their Silver Award, it's time to reveal the Gold Award recipient in the category. And the Gold Award winner is Singer Finance Lanka PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause, everybody.
Congratulations, Gold Award winner, Singer Finance Lanka PLC. They win gold in the sector of finance and leasing companies with group assets between 25 to 75 billion rupees. As they join us up, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to move into the next sector, finance and leasing companies with group assets up to 25 billion rupees.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, the Bronze Award is presented to Lanka Credit and Business Finance PLC.
Congratulations. We have Lanka Credit and Business Finance PLC making their way to the stage. They are the Bronze Award winners for finance and leasing companies with group assets up to 25 billion rupees. Well done to you for being the Bronze winner. And as Lanka Credit and Business Finance PLC join us on stage, Silver Award is bagged by Fintrex Finance PLC. Let's put our hands together for them.
Congratulations to you, Fintrex Finance PLC, on your Silver Award. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to find out who has bagged the Gold Award in the finance and leasing companies group assets up to rupees 25 billion. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the Gold Award is presented to Sarvodaya Development Finance PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
On stage right now is our silver winner, Fintrex Finance PLC. Congratulations to you. Joining us right up next, we have Sarvodaya Development Finance PLC, the Gold Award winner in the sector of finance and leasing companies with group assets up to 25 billion rupees. So congratulations to all of the winners in this sector. Joining us on stage right now, Sarvodaya Development Finance PLC. Congratulations on being the Gold Award winner.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as Sarvodaya Development Finance PLC makes their way to receive their Gold Award, we move on to the next sector, which is food and beverages companies group turnover above 15 billion rupees. And it's time to find out the Bronze Award recipient in the sector. And the award goes to Dilma Ceylon Tea Company PLC.
Congratulations, Dilma Ceylon Tea Company PLC, the bronze winner in the sector of food and beverages companies, group turnover above 15 billion rupees. As Dilma Ceylon Tea Company PLC joins us up, silver award goes to Ceylon Grain Elevators PLC. Let's put our hands together for them. We now invite Ceylon Grain Elevators PLC to join us up and accept their silver award. Congratulations.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to reveal your Gold Award recipient in the sector. And the Gold Award goes to Ceylon Cold Stores PLC.
We have our gold winner joining us up, Ceylon Cold Stores PLC. Congratulations on winning the Gold Award under food and beverages companies with a group turnover of about 15 billion Sri Lankan rupees. We move on then to the next sector, food and beverages companies, group turnover up to 15 billion Sri Lankan rupees. We start with the bronze. Bronze award goes to 3 Acre Farms PLC. Congratulations. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations to you, 3 Acre Farms PLC, on your Bronze Award. And they will be making their way to the stage to accept their Bronze Award. And as they make their way, ladies and gentlemen, to accept their award, it's time to reveal the Silver Award recipient in the sector. And the Silver Award goes to Convenience Foods Lanka PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause as well.
Congratulations, Convenience Foods Lanka PLC. You are the silver winner in the sector of food and beverages companies with a group turnover of up to 15 billion rupees. And as they make their way to the stage to collect their silver award, time now to reveal your gold award winner in this sector. Gold is bagged by Keel's Food Products PLC. Let's put our hands together for them.
A big congratulations to you, Keel's Food Products PLC, on your Gold Award in the sector of food and beverages companies, group turnover up to 15 billion rupees. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the next sector. But before that, we're going to have Keel's Food Products PLC to receive their Gold Award. And as they make their way, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the next sector, which is the Healthcare Institution sector. And the Bronze Award is presented to Singer Hospitals PLC.
Healthcare institutions, starting off with the bronze, Singer Hospitals PLC. Congratulations to you. We warmly invite you to make your way towards the stage and accept your bronze award. This is the healthcare institutions sector. As our bronze winner comes up, let me tell you who our silver award winner is. Silver award is bagged by Navaloka Hospitals PLC. Congratulations. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. We invite Navaloka Hospitals PLC to join us up. They have received the Silver Award in the sector of healthcare institutions. So well done and congratulations.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, as Navaloka Hospitals PLC makes their way to receive their Silver Award, it's now time to reveal the Gold Award recipient in the sector. And the Gold Award, ladies and gentlemen, is presented to the Lanka Hospitals Corporation PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Well done to the Silver Award winner on stage. This is Navaloka Hospitals PLC. Joining us up next, we warmly welcome Gold winner, the Lanka Hospitals Corporation PLC. Well done on your gold in the sector of healthcare institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please put our hands together for all of the winners joining us up? Come on, we can do much better than that. All right, as our gold winner joins us up, we're moving on to the next sector, hotel companies with group assets above 10 billion rupees.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, the Bronze Award winner in the hotel company's group assets above 10 billion rupees is Asian Hotels and Properties PLC. Congratulations to you, Asian Hotels and Properties PLC, on your Bronze Award. And we invite you to make your way to the stage to receive your Bronze Award this evening.
As we congratulate Asian Hotels and Properties PLC, time to reveal the silver. The silver recipient is John Keel's Hotels PLC. Congratulations to you. we are in the sector of hotel companies with group assets above 10 billion rupees. On stage right now is the bronze winner, Asian Hotels and Properties PLC. Joining us up next, silver award winner, John Keel's Hotels PLC. And with that, let's now reveal the gold.
That's right, Trishma, and it's now time to get to know our gold award winner. And the gold award goes to Aitken Spence Hotel Holdings PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
We invite our gold winner, Aitken Spence Hotel Holdings PLC, to join us up and accept your gold award in the sector of hotel companies with group assets above 10 billion rupees. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. This is Aitken Spence Hotel Holdings PLC. Can we please hear your applause for the gold winner? And that brings us to the end of this segment. We do have another segment following very shortly, but before we wrap up this segment, we would like to say thank you very much to Honorable Dr. Anil Jayantha Fernando for joining us. And also thank you to Ms. Chamila Kure for joining us on stage. And I'd now like to invite Ms. Anoji De Silva, Vice President, CA Sri Lanka, and Ms. Nishani Pereira, Alternate Chairperson, Tax Committee 2025, to join us as we commence with the next segment of awards. Let's put our hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we begin with the next segment of awards, and we begin with the hotel companies, group assets up to 10 billion rupees. And the bronze award, ladies and gentlemen, is presented to the Kingsbury PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause. Congratulations to you, the Kingsbury PLC, on your bronze award.
As the Kingsbury PLC make their way to the stage, the silver in the sector of hotel companies with group assets up to 10 billion rupees goes to Haley's Leisure PLC. Congratulations, Haley's Leisure PLC. You are the silver award winner in this sector.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on stage we've got the Kingsbury PLC accepting their bronze award. And shortly we'll also have next Haley's Leisure PLC accepting their silver award. And as they make their way to receive their silver award, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to reveal the gold award recipient in this segment. And the gold award goes to Trans Asia Hotels PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Congratulations. On stage, silver award winner Haley's Leisure PLC. Joining us up next, gold award winner Trans Asia Hotels PLC. Well done to you. We're moving on to the next sector, insurance companies. Gross premium above 10 billion rupees. We start with the bronze, and the bronze is bagged by Union Assurance PLC. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the segment of insurance companies with gross premium of above 10 billion rupees. And our bronze award recipient is Union Assurance PLC, who are making their way to the stage to accept the bronze award. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as they make their way to receive their bronze award, it's time to reveal the silver award recipient. And the silver award goes to Selinco Life Insurance Limited.
Congratulations. On stage, Bronze Award winner, Union Assurance PLC. Joining us up next, Silver Award winner, Selinco Life Insurance Limited. Well done to you. We're in the sector of insurance companies with gross premium above 10 billion Sri Lankan rupees. We warmly welcome Selinco Life Insurance Limited to join us. And as they do so, let's reveal the gold winner in this sector. The gold is bagged by SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC.
Congratulations to you, SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC, on your Gold Award. They will be making their way up next as we have Selinco Life Insurance Limited on stage to receive their Silver Award. And so as SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC make their way to receive the Silver Award, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to insurance companies. Gross premium up to 10 billion rupees. And the Bronze Award recipient is Apico Insurance PLC. Come on, everyone, let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Well done to the bronze winner, Apico Insurance PLC. This is insurance companies with gross premium up to 10 billion Sri Lankan rupees. We move on to the silver in the sector. The silver is backed by People's Insurance PLC. Let's put our hands together for them. Congratulations, People's Insurance PLC.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on stage we've got Apico Insurance PLC accepting their Bronze Award. And shortly joining us will be People's Insurance PLC joining us on stage to receive their Silver Award. And with that, it's time to reveal the Gold Award recipient in the sector. And the Gold Award goes to Janashakti Insurance PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Congratulations, gold winners in this sector, Janashakti Insurance PLC. And as they join us on stage, we're moving up to the next sector, which is investment banking. Under investment banking, our Silver Award goes to Capital Alliance Holdings Limited. Let's put our hands together for the Silver Award winner.
Congratulations to you, Capital Alliance Holdings Limited, on your Silver Award. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage, we've got Janashakti Insurance PLC receiving their Gold Award, and we will shortly be joined by the Silver Award recipients of the investment banking sector, who is Capital Alliance Holdings Limited. And so, as they make their way to the stage to receive their Silver Award, it's time to reveal the Gold Award recipient in the sector of investment banking. And the award goes to First Capital Holdings PLC.
Congratulations, First Capital Holdings PLC. You're winning a gold in the sector of investment banking. Well done to you. We invite you to join us up on stage and accept your gold. With that, we move on to the next sector of land and property companies.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, the Bronze Award recipient in the land and property companies sector, the award goes to Overseas Realty Ceylon PLC.
Land and property companies is the sector we're in. Bronze Award winner, Overseas Realty Ceylon PLC. We warmly invite you to make your way towards the stage. And with that, we move on. Overseas Realty Salon PLC joining us up. Our silver award for land and property companies goes to Prime Lands Residencies PLC. Let's put our hands together for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, on stage accepting their bronze award is Overseas Realty Salon PLC, and joining us next to receive their silver award will be Prime Lands Residencies PLC as they make their way very, very shortly to the stage.
Let's invite Prime Lands to join us up right now, and as they do so and claim their silver award, the gold award in the sector of land and property companies is bagged by RIL Property PLC. Let's put our hands together for the gold winner.
Congratulations to the Gold Award winner, RIL Property PLC, as we've got Prime Lands Residencies PLC receiving their Silver Award. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as RIL Property PLC make their way to the stage to accept their Gold Award, it's time to move on to the next sector, which is manufacturing companies, group turnover above 50 billion rupees. And the Bronze Award goes to Royal Ceramics Lanka PLC.
Congratulations, Royal Ceramics Lanka PLC with a Bronze Award in the sector of manufacturing companies with a group turnover about 50 billion rupees. As Royal Ceramics Lanka PLC join us up, we will then be moving on to the silver in the manufacturing companies sector with the group turnover about 50 billion. Silver is backed by TJ Lanka PLC. Congratulations, TJ Lanka.
Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we've got Royal Ceramics Lanka PLC receiving their Bronze Award. And shortly we would have TJ Lanka PLC making their way on stage to accept their Silver Award. So as they make their way to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to reveal the Gold Award winner. And ladies and gentlemen, the Gold Award winner in the sector of manufacturing companies group turnover about 50 billion rupees goes to Dipped Products PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Congratulations, Dipped Products PLC winning a gold in the sector of manufacturing companies with group turnover about 50 billion Sri Lankan rupees. As Dipped Products PLC joins us, we will then be moving into the sector of manufacturing companies with a group turnover between 10 to 50 billion rupees. We start off with the bronze. The bronze is backed by Jat Holdings PLC. Let's put our hands together for Jat Holdings.
Congratulations to you, Jat Holdings PLC, on your Bronze Award. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Silver Award in the category of manufacturing companies, group turnover between 10 to 50 billion rupees. And we've got joint Silver Award winners, first of which is Alumex PLC. Let's put our hands together and give Alumex PLC a round of applause.
Joint Silver Award winners in this sector, Alumex PLC with a silver. Congratulations to you. And as Alumex PLC joins us, Let's also reveal the next silver award winner in this sector. Silver is also bagged by Haley's Fabric PLC. Congratulations. Put your hands together for Haley's Fabric.
Ladies and gentlemen, your joint silver award winners, Alumex PLC and Haley's Fabric PLC, in the sector of manufacturing companies, group turnover between 10 to 15 billion rupees. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to reveal the gold award winner in the sector. And the gold award goes to Heka PLC.
Right now on stage is the silver award winner, joint Haley's Fabric PLC, gold award Hey Carb PLC. Congratulations to you. We'd like to invite you to join us up and accept your gold award in the sector of manufacturing companies with a group turnover of 10 to 50 billion Sri Lankan rupees.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the next sector, which is the manufacturing companies. Group turnover up to 10 billion rupees. It's time to reveal your bronze award winner, and the bronze award goes to Sectoral Industries PLC.
Congratulations, Sectoral Industries PLC with a bronze in this sector. Well done, and we warmly invite you to accept your bronze award on stage. As they do so, we are also happy to reveal the silver award winner for manufacturing companies with a group turnover of up to 10 billion rupees. Silver is bagged by X-Pac Corrugated Cartons PLC. Let's put our hands together for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we have our bronze award recipients, Sectoral Industries PLC, receiving their award. And next we've got the silver award recipients, X-Pac Corrugated Cartons PLC, will be coming on stage to accept their award. In the sector of manufacturing companies, group turnover up to 10 billion rupees.
Congratulations, X-Pac Corrugated Cartons PLC, who is joining us up right now. Gold award in this sector goes to Haley's Fiber PLC. Put your hands together for Haley's Fiber. On stage is our silver award winner, X-Pac Corrugated Cartons PLC. Joining us up next will be the gold winner, Haley's Fiber PLC. We're in the sector of manufacturing companies with a group turnover of up to 10 billion rupees.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be moving on to the next sector, which is motor companies. And the bronze award winner in this sector is Lanka Ashok Leyland PLC.
Congratulations, Lanka Ashok Leyland PLC, winning a bronze in the sector of motor companies. Well done to you. And as you join us up, we have a silver and then a gold in the sector of motor companies. Silver under the sector of motor companies is bagged by Satosa Motors PLC. Let's put our hands together for Satosa Motors.
Congratulations to you, Satosa Motors PLC, on your silver award in the sector of motor companies, as we have Lanka Ashok Leyland PLC receiving their bronze award this evening in the sector of motor companies. And so we invite Satosa Motors PLC to accept their silver award coming on stage.
As Sectoral Motors makes their way, we move on to reveal the gold winner in the sector of motor companies. Gold is backed by United Motors Lanka PLC. On stage right now is our silver winner, Sectoral Motors PLC. Joining us up next, gold winners under motor companies sector, United Motors Lanka PLC. Congratulations to you. Let's hear applause, ladies and gentlemen, for all of our winners.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, from the motor companies sector, we are moving on to the next sector, which is the newly listed companies listed within 3 years ended 31st March 2025. And the silver award is presented to Agarapathana Plantations PLC.
Congratulations, Agarapathana Plantations PLC, with a silver in the sector of newly listed companies, listed within 3 years, ended 31st March 2025. And the gold in this sector is backed by Cargill's Bank PLC. Let's put our hands together for Cargill's Bank. We have Cargill's Bank making their way to the stage to accept their gold award. Well done to you and congratulations. With that, we move on to the next sector. Our next sector is not-for-profit organizations, including non-governmental organizations.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we begin with the Bronze Award. And the Bronze Award is presented to Berendina Development Services Guarantee Limited.
Congratulations, Berendina Development Services Guarantee Limited, winning a bronze in the sector of NPOs, including NGOs. As they join us up, let's also inform you that in this sector we've got joint silver awards. So let's begin with the first of the silvers. Silver is backed by Association of Accounting Technicians of Sri Lanka. Let's put our hands together for them. AATSL, well done on bagging a silver in this sector.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, our joint silver award recipient in the sector of APOs and NGOs, Association of Accounting Technicians of Sri Lanka.
We have two silvers. So right after we acknowledge AATSL, we will be happy to welcome the next silver awardee, which is Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So let's put our hands together for them as well. Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, you are up next.
Congratulations to our silver award recipients, our joint silver award recipients, of course, AATSL and Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing on your silver awards. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing makes their way to the stage to accept their award, it's now time to reveal the Gold Award recipient. And ladies and gentlemen, the Gold Award recipient in this sector is the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
The Ceylon Chamber of Commerce winning a gold in the sector NPOs, including NGOs. So well done to you. We warmly invite you to come up on stage and receive your Gold Award, the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce. We have our Gold Award recipients joining us. Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, congratulations on winning the gold in the sector of NPOs, including NGOs. And that brings us to the end of this segment. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please hear your applause for all of our winners recognized on stage so far? Congratulations and well done. We do have plenty more sectors coming right up, but for now, we'd like to say thank you very much to the entire presentation party. Our dignitaries can take their seats in the audience. And as they do so, ladies and gentlemen, time now for yet another scintillating entertainment act. Let's take a look at what we have in store.
Underneath the city lights, there is a world few know about, where rules don't apply, no, and you can't keep a good girl down. She come through the club looking for a good time. Gonna make that shake, that money on a dime. Don't need a sugar daddy, she can work it just fine. Up on the table, she'll be dancing all night. Baby, now just comes alive. Under the spotlight, all the girls wanna fall in line. We say, here come the ladies, about to give a little show. Here go the boys, you gotta show a little more.
given today. So, under this sector, we get started with the Bronze Award, and the bronze goes to Berendina Micro Investments Company Limited. Put your hands together for them.
Congratulations to you, Berendina Micro Investments Company Limited. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our silver award recipients in this sector as well. And so, as Berendina Micro Investments Company Limited make their way to receive their bronze award, ladies and gentlemen, the silver award recipient is First Capital Treasuries PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause as well.
Well done to the bronze winner. This is Berendina Micro Investments Company Limited. Joining us next is Silver Award winner, First Capital Treasuries PLC. Feel free to make your way as close to the stage as possible. You are up next. And as First Capital Treasuries PLC join us right here, we will then be happy to reveal the Gold Award in this category. We are in the sector of other financial institutions, not specifically stated in any other category, and the gold is bagged by Capital Alliance PLC. Let's put our hands together for them. Right now on stage is First Capital Treasuries PLC, the silver winner. Joining us up next is the gold winner, Capital Alliance PLC. Congratulations to you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as Capital Alliance PLC make their way to receive their Gold Award this evening, we will be moving on to the next sector, which is plantation companies group turnover above 5 billion rupees. And the Bronze Award goes to Alpitia Plantations PLC.
Congratulations, Alpitia Plantations PLC winning the bronze in the sector of plantation companies, group turnover above 5 billion rupees. As they join us close to the stage, we are then happy to reveal the Silver Award winner. Silver is bagged by Talavakale Tea Estates PLC. Put your hands together for them.
Congratulations to our Bronze Award winner, Alpitia Plantations PLC, and also our Silver Award winner, Talavakale Tea Estates PLC, of course, on your Silver Award. And so, as Talavakale Tea Estates PLC wait patiently to make their way to accept their Silver Award, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to reveal the Gold Award recipient. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, the Gold Award recipient in the sector of plantation companies, group turnover above 5 billion rupees, is Kalani Valley Plantations PLC.
Right now, we have our Silver Award winner, Talavakale Tea Estates PLC. Congratulations to you. Our Gold Award is backed by Kalani Valley Plantations PLC. And I believe we have Kalani Valley Plantations now to accept the Gold Award. We have the team right here. Congratulations on winning the gold under plantation companies, group turnover above 5 billion rupees.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the next sector. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next sector, of course, is plantation companies, group turnover up to 5 billion rupees. And the Bronze Award is presented to Kagala Plantations PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, your Bronze Award recipient in the sector.
Congratulations. We invite our bronze winners to join us close to the stage. And as they do that, we're happy to reveal the silver award winner. Silver in this sector is bagged by Namanukula Plantations PLC. Congratulations to you. We have our bronze winner on stage right now. Joining them up next is going to be the silver award in the sector of plantation companies with a group turnover of up to 5 billion rupees.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be shortly joined by our silver award recipient, Namanukula Plantations PLC. They will be accepting the award. So we'd like to invite them to make their way closer to the stage. Namanukula Plantations PLC, we invite you closer to the stage in the interest of time to accept your award. And ladies and gentlemen, as they make their way to the stage, it's time to reveal your gold award recipient in the sector. And the gold award is presented to Horana Plantations PLC.
Well done, Horana Plantations PLC winning the gold in the sector of plantation companies with a group turnover of up to 5 billion rupees. As Horana Plantations PLC joins us up, we will then be moving into the next sector of power and energy companies, starting with the bronze. The bronze in this sector is bagged by Valuable Power Iratna PLC. Let's put our hands together for the bronze winner.
Congratulations to our bronze award winner in the power and energy companies sector, Valuable Power Iratna PLC. We'd like to invite them to make their way closer to the stage so that they can accept their award swiftly.
As our bronze winner stands by, let me also inform you that in this sector of power and energy companies, we've got 2 silver awards. So in no particular order, we will start off. Silver, backed by Resource Energy PLC. Let's put our hands together for Resource Energy PLC.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we have Resource Energy PLC making their way closer to the stage to accept the silver award, it's now time to reveal the joint winner in the silver award. So ladies and gentlemen, the joint winner of the silver award in the power and energy companies sector is Windforce PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Well done. We have 2 silver winners. Resource Energy PLC on stage. Joining us next, silver winner Windforce PLC. As Windforce joins us, we will then be revealing the gold in power and energy companies. The gold award in power and energy companies goes to Pan Asian Power PLC. Let's put our hands together for Pan Asian Power PLC.
Congratulations to you, Pan Asian Power PLC, on your gold award. So we'd like to invite you to also make your way closer to the stage to accept your gold award. And so, ladies and gentlemen, from the power and energy companies sector, we are now going to move on to the sector of private banks. And we've got 2 bronze winners, so joint bronze winners in this sector. And the first of our bronze winners in this sector of private banks, ladies and gentlemen, is National Development Bank PLC.
Congratulations, National Development Bank PLC, bronze winner in the sector of private banks. We invite you to join us up, National Development Bank PLC. We've got 2 bronze awards, so sharing the bronze with National Development Bank PLC is going to be Sampath Bank PLC. So let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2 Bronze Award winners. Joining us on stage right now is National Development Bank PLC. Up next, Sampath Bank PLC. Both of these organizations have won the bronze in the sector of private banks.
Congratulations to both Bronze Award recipients in the private banks sector, National Development Bank PLC and Sampath Bank PLC. Sampath Bank PLC are making their way towards the stage to accept their Bronze Award too. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as they make their way, it's time to reveal the Silver Award winner in the sector. And the Silver Award goes to Hatton National Bank PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Bronze winner on stage, Sampath Bank PLC. Joining us up next is the Silver Award winner in the sector of private banks. Please join us close to the stage, Hatton National Bank PLC. Congratulations to you on winning the silver. And as they join us close to the stage, we will then be moving on to the gold in private banks. The gold award is bagged by Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC. Put your hands together for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we've got our Silver Award recipient in private bank sector, Hatton National Bank PLC. And we'll now be shortly joined by the Gold Award recipient, Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC. And so, as they make their way closer to the stage, we will also move on to the next sector. Of course, the next sector, ladies and gentlemen, is service organizations not specifically stated in any other category. And the Silver Award goes to Credit Information Bureau of Sri Lanka. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Congratulations, Credit Information Bureau of Sri Lanka with a silver in the sector of service organizations which are not specifically stated in any other category. As Credit Information Bureau of Sri Lanka joins us, gold is bagged by Haley's Advantis Limited. Put your hands together for them. Congratulations, Haley's Advantis Limited. You win the gold in this sector.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Haley's Advantis Limited, who will be making their way to accept their gold award shortly. And so we are moving on to the next sector, which is small and medium-sized entities. And the silver award is presented to GSMB Technical Services Private Limited. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause. GSMB Technical Services Private Limited, your silver award winner in the small and medium-sized entities.
Congratulations to you. Silver Award winner, GSMB Technical Services Private Limited. As they join us up, we move on to the gold. Gold in small and medium-sized entities is backed by Lanka Pay Private Limited. Congratulations. Let's put our hands together for Lanka Pay. We're in the sector of small and medium-sized entities. On stage is our silver winner, GSMB Technical Services Private Limited. Joining us up next, Lanka Pay Private Limited, winning the gold in this sector.
Congratulations to our silver and gold award winners in the sector of small and medium-sized entities. So, ladies and gentlemen, as Lanka Pay Private Limited makes their way to accept their gold award, we move on to the next sector, which is state banks. And the bronze award is backed by People's Bank. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Congratulations, People's Bank, with a bronze in the sector of state banks. As People's Bank joins us close to the stage, we also have a silver and a gold in this category. Congratulations to the bronze, People's Bank, on stage right now. We then move on to the silver, backed by Bank of Ceylon. Put your hands together for Bank of Ceylon, ladies and gentlemen. Silver award winner in the sector of state banks, Bank of Ceylon.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our silver award winners, Bank of Ceylon, in the sector of state banks. We've got a bronze award winner on stage, People's Bank. Of course, we'd like to invite Bank of Ceylon to make their way to the stage swiftly, as we also reveal our gold award winner in the sector. And the gold award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to National Savings Bank. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Congratulations to National Savings Bank with a gold in the sector of state banks. As they join us up, we will then be moving into the sector of telecommunication and digital platform companies. We start with the bronze, going to Digital Mobility Solutions Lanka PLC. Let's put our hands together for them. Well done. Digital Mobility Solutions Lanka PLC with a bronze in the sector of telecommunication and digital platform companies.
Congratulations, Digital Mobility Solutions Lanka PLC, on your bronze award as they make their way towards the stage to accept their award. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to reveal the silver award recipient in this sector of telecommunication and digital platform companies.
The silver award in this sector goes to eChanneling PLC. Put your hands together for eChanneling PLC. Congratulations to you on winning the silver in telecommunication and digital platform companies sector. eChanneling PLC, we'd like to invite you to join us close to the stage, as we will then be moving on to the gold award winner under the sector of telecommunication and digital platform companies.
And so, as eChanneling PLC make their way to accept their award, ladies and gentlemen, the gold award goes to Sri Lanka Telecom PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Congratulations, Sri Lanka Telecom PLC with a gold. Well done to you. We're moving on to the sector of trading companies now. We start off with the bronze. Bronze is backed by C.W. Mackey PLC. Put your hands together for C.W. Mackey. Congratulations on your bronze in the sector of trading companies. C.W. Mackey PLC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite C.W. Mackey PLC to make their way close to the stage so that they can accept their bronze award. And so as they make their way over here, we'd like to reveal the silver award recipient in the sector of trading companies. And the silver award goes to Brown and Company PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Well done, Brown and Company PLC. You have bagged a silver in the sector of trading companies. And with that, we will then move on to reveal the gold winner in this sector. Gold is bagged by Singer Sri Lanka PLC. Congratulations. Well done. We have a silver award winner, Brown and Company PLC, on stage right now. Joining us up next, gold winner, Singer Sri Lanka PLC.
Congratulations to you, Singer Sri Lanka PLC, on your gold award. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as they make their way towards the stage, we move on from the trading companies sector to the unit trust sector. And the gold award is presented to First Capital Money Market Fund. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause. Your gold award winner in the unit trust sector.
Congratulations, gold winner in the unit trust sector. We have First Capital Money Market Fund. Well done to you. We warmly welcome you to accept your gold award in this sector. This is First Capital Money Market Fund joining us up on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, can we hear your applause for our gold winners? Come on, we can do better with our applause. Each of these winners have put their heart and soul into their wonderful reports, and we truly wish them the very best. With that, we will be coming to the end of this segment, and very shortly we will say thank you very much to the presentation party as well. Our dignitaries can feel free to take their seats in the audience. And with that, before we move on to the next segment, it's time for us to say thank you and to recognize the contribution of our strategic partner, Colombo Stock Exchange. Let's take a look at a brief video.
On behalf of the Colombo Stock Exchange, it is my honor to give our heartfelt congratulations to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka on the 60th Tax Awards. This milestone represents 6 decades of commitment to transparency, accountability, governance, and sustainability. In cultivating these principles, the CS Sri Lanka has fostered a culture of trust, which we at CSC believe represents the cornerstone of commerce. We commend CS Sri Lanka as their leadership sets corporate culture, leading integration in ESG principles. As the tax awards crosses this threshold, through the spirit of competition, CS Sri Lanka encourages excellence in corporate reporting and capital market development by building trust and investor confidence. We here at CSC wish CS Sri Lanka great success in its steadfast journey forward.
The Colombo Stock Exchange has played a pivotal role in Sri Lanka's financial journey. It's a hub that creates wealth and value. It all began in 1896, when the Sharebrokers Association was formed. And then in 1985, the Colombo Securities Exchange, GTE Limited, was established by amalgamating the trading floors of the Colombo Brokers Association and the Stockbrokers Association, formalizing the market. In 1990, the exchange was officially renamed the Colombo Stock Exchange, CSE. As Sri Lanka's apex stock exchange, CSE connects people, businesses, and capital, offering both debt and equity markets for growth and opportunity. We power the nation's economic engine, facilitating growth, fueling businesses, and attracting investments that strengthen Sri Lanka's financial landscape. For 40 years, we have unlocked value for companies and opened pathways to wealth creation, uplifting the Sri Lankan economy. CSE is a catalyst for innovation, offering diverse and future-ready investment opportunities in both equity and debt markets. GSS Plus bonds, such as green bonds, blue bonds, and social bonds, and sustainability-linked bonds listed on the Colombo Stock Exchange drive environmentally and socially responsible investments. They fund projects that combat climate change, protect natural resources, and promote social well-being. From shares to corporate debt securities, from perpetual debt to high-yield bonds, our debt market fuels sustainability and development through a range of innovative debt and equity products, including Sharia-compliant debt securities, regulated short selling, stock borrowing and lending, and more. With the CSE mobile app, you can access the market anytime, anywhere. It's your gateway to real-time trading, market insights, and investment opportunities. CSE strengthens investor confidence through robust regulation, transparent practices, and effective oversight. ensuring investor protection within a fair, orderly and well-governed market. Our central depository systems safeguard investor assets with confidentiality. And with CSE Clear as a CCP, we ensure reliable, timely clearing and settlements, strengthening confidence and operational efficiency. CSE has a dynamic ecosystem comprising a diverse network of shareholders that together drive the pulse of Sri Lanka's capital market. Through the Colombo Stock Exchange, investors can access true financial freedom of capital gains that are tax-free, offering liquidity and a wide range of investment options that are available in the stock market. Opportunities here go far beyond the returns of other forms of traditional investments, helping individuals reach their aspirations with greater ease. CSE is a smart investment choice, offering diversification, so you never keep all your eggs in one basket. Backed by effective regulation, it provides a regulated environment for wealth creation with the potential for high returns and confidence built on investor protection. For businesses, CSE unlocks value, be it through our numerous listing boards and capital raising opportunities. Companies listed decades ago have grown in value as they expand their reach and diversify into new industries. At CSE, knowledge empowers confidence. From nationwide forums to global outreach, our education initiatives strengthen financial literacy. The CSE Education Academy offers specialized courses, equipping investors to make smart, informed decisions for the future. Beyond markets, we invest in green initiatives, healthcare, communities, uplifting education and social well-being. Our role extends far beyond capital markets. It's about creating futures. For 40 years, we at the Colombo Stock Exchange have been committed to creating wealth and value. Join us as we continue to build a sustainable future. The Colombo Stock Exchange, moving forward by creating wealth and value.
Thank you very much to our strategic partner, Colombo Stock Exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause for their immense contribution. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the tax compliant badge launched in 2024 marked a significant new chapter in corporate recognition. It stands as a powerful testament to the commitment of participating organizations, signifying their adherence to the rigorous standards set by CA Sri Lanka and their compliance with best practices in both financial and non-financial reporting.
The TAG's compliant badge represents an organization's dedication to corporate reporting excellence, to reinforcing stakeholder trust, strengthening corporate reputation, while also positioning companies as leaders in responsible and forward-looking corporate reporting. This badge is also prominently featured on the company profile pages of the Colombo Stock Exchange website, further enhancing its visibility and credibility. So now let's take a brief look at a video about the TAG's compliant badge. Here we go. That's what the badge looks like. That's the TAG's compliant badge.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed, we would like to take a moment to honor a partner whose legacy is woven into the fabric of Sri Lanka's corporate history, the Cyril Gardner Fund. The fund's continued support represents both a tradition of excellence and a commitment to innovation. The name Cyril Gardner is woven deeply into Sri Lanka's corporate heritage, Mr. Gardner was widely admired for his passion and keen insight into how organization communicated performance, transparency, and accountability through their annual reports. It is therefore especially meaningful that his legacy continues to live on through the TAGS Awards.
We are profoundly grateful for the generous support extended not only towards the prestigious trophy for overall excellence that bears his name, but also for championing the integration of AI-enabled technology within our evaluation and marking process. This contribution builds a powerful bridge between tradition and innovation, strengthening the credibility, the consistency, as well as the future readiness of the awards. Our sincere appreciation also goes out to late Mr. Cyril Gardner, and we'd like to extend our gratitude to his son, Mr. Sanjeev Gardner, for being such invaluable partners on this important journey.
And along with that, ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to take this opportunity to recognize some of our other partners who have supported us in sharing the story of TAGS with the wider community. A big thank you to print media partners Sunday Times, Daily FT, and Daily Mirror, together with the magazine partner LMD. We'll now take a look at a quick video from them all.
There's never a dull moment on Sundays for families who spend time with the Sunday Times, Sri Lanka's favorite English family weekly, with unbiased news, expert financial reviews, top-flight career openings, and informative, entertaining features for all ages. Reserve your Sundays for the Sunday Times.
Ladies and gentlemen, Slim Kanta, People's Newspaper of the Year. And it goes to Lanka Deepa, running away for the 18th year with the Slim Kanta, People's Newspaper of the Year.
In January 1994, a vision was born, Media Services Private Limited. And in August of that year, history was made with the pioneering launch of Lanka Monthly Digest, Sri Lanka's first business magazine. As the years passed, our portfolio expanded from launching Living magazine in 2005 to introducing LMD 100, brand's annual and most respected as standalone publications. We shaped how Sri Lanka sees its business icons. In 2023, LMD took another bold step with the launch of LMD International, Sri Lanka's first international business magazine. Countless stories, from the first edition to pioneering online platforms. LMD, Sri Lanka's voice of business, a legacy of 30 years.
As we say a big thank you to our partners highlighted on the screen, we're now ready to move into a special set of awards. These recognize companies that have excelled in the following areas: corporate governance disclosure, financial services; corporate governance disclosure, non-financial services; digitally transformative reporting; integrated reporting; and sustainability reporting. First and foremost, we would like to highlight the recipients of the certificates of recognition. So we will be reading out the list of the recipients of the certificate of recognition. Let's go.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we begin with the area of corporate governance, disclosure, financial services. Amana Bank PLC, Selinko Life Insurance Limited, Citizens Development Business Finance PLC, Credit Information Bureau of Sri Lanka, DFCC Bank PLC, HMB Assurance PLC, HMB Finance PLC, Janashakti Finance PLC, and Janashakti Insurance PLC.
We also have Lanka Credit and Business Finance PLC, National Development Bank PLC, People's Leasing and Finance PLC, Sampath Bank PLC, Sarvodaya Development Finance PLC, Singer Finance Lanka PLC, Softlogic Life Insurance PLC, and Union Assurance PLC.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the area of corporate governance, disclosure, non-financial services. Aitken Spence PLC, Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC, Digital Mobility Solutions Lanka PLC, Expac Corrugated Cartons PLC, Hatton Plantations PLC, Haley's Advantis Limited, Haley's Fabric PLC, Haley's Fentons Limited, Caprica Holdings PLC.
Mahaveli Coconut Plantations PLC, Navaloka Hospitals PLC, RIL Property PLC, Satosa Motors PLC, Ceylon Developments PLC, Singer Sri Lanka PLC, Sunshine Holdings PLC, Talavakale Tea Estates PLC, TJ Lanka PLC, Windforce PLC.
And in the area of digitally transformative reporting, it will be Aitken Spence PLC, Selinko Life Insurance PLC, Credit Information Bureau of Sri Lanka, DFCC Bank PLC, Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC, Haycar PLC, Haley's Fentons Limited, Horner Plantations Limited.
We also have National Development Bank PLC, People's Leasing and Finance PLC, Sampath Bank PLC, Talavakale Tea Estates PLC.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the integrated reporting area. Of course, the winners are Agropathana Plantations PLC, Aitken Spence PLC, Alliance Finance Company PLC, Amana Bank PLC, Cargill's Bank PLC, Selinko Life Insurance Limited, Citizens Development Business Finance PLC, DFCC Bank PLC.
We also have with us Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC, DIP Products PLC, EB Creasy and Company PLC, Expac Corrugated Cartons PLC, First Capital Holdings PLC, First Capital Treasuries PLC, Haycarb PLC, Haley's Advantis Limited, Haley's Fabric PLC.
And ladies and gentlemen, we've also got Haley's Fentons Limited, Haley's Leisure PLC, HMB Assurance PLC, HMB Finance PLC, Horner Plantations PLC, Janashakti Finance PLC, Caprica Holdings PLC, Kodagala Plantations PLC, Lanka Credit and Business Finance PLC.
Lanka Volatiles PLC, Lakshapana PLC, LB Finance PLC, National Development Bank PLC, National Savings Bank, People's Bank, People's Insurance PLC. We also have People's Leasing and Finance PLC and Sampath Bank PLC.
We've also got Singer Sri Lanka PLC, Singer Finance Lanka PLC, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, Talavakale Tea Estate PLC, TJ Lanka PLC, the Kingsbury PLC, Union Assurance PLC, and Windforce PLC as we move on to sustainability reporting. And so in sustainability reporting, we've got Aitken Spence PLC, Alliance Finance Company PLC, Bank of Ceylon, Brandings Apparel Private Limited, Selinko Life Insurance Limited, Citizens Development Business Finance PLC, Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC, DFCC Bank PLC, Dilma Ceylon Tea Company PLC, and Dip Products PLC.
We also have El Pitia Plantations PLC, Expac Corrugated Cartons PLC, First Capital Holdings PLC, Haycar PLC, Haley's Advantis Limited, Haley's Fabric PLC.
And we've also got Haley's Fentons Limited, Horner Plantations PLC, John Keels Holdings PLC, Kalani Valley Plantations PLC, LB Finance PLC, Namanukula Plantations PLC, National Development Bank PLC. And we've also got National Savings Bank and also Oxford College of Business Private Limited.
People's Leasing and Finance PLC, Sampath Bank PLC, Sarvodaya Development Finance PLC, Ceylon Bank PLC, Singer Sri Lanka PLC, Singer Finance Lanka PLC, Pallava Kaliati Estates PLC, TJ Lanka PLC, Vatavala Plantations PLC and Windforce PLC. These are all of the recipients of the Certificate of Recognition. Let's put our hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to all of you. And of course, once again, please do note that the certificates of recognition will be at the registration table. You can collect it after the conclusion of the formal proceedings. And of course, we've made arrangements right there for the recipients to also click their photographs with your certificates at the photo booth, which is located in the foyer area.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to present those special awards of this very special evening, the TAGS Awards 2025, and the pleasure of inviting the President of CA Sri Lanka, Mr. Tishan Subasinghe, on stage, together with immediate past President CA Sri Lanka, Mr. Heshana Kurupu. Joining them on stage will be Vice President CA Sri Lanka, Ms. Anoji De Silva, together with Chairperson TAGS Awards Committee 2025, Ms. Chamila Kure, and also the Chief Executive Officer CA Sri Lanka, Ms. Lakmali Priyangika. Please put your hands together and give them all a round of applause as they make their way to the stage as a presentation party of the special awards.
Special awards, we start with Corporate Governance Disclosure Financial Services. We start with the bronze, and the bronze is backed by LB Finance PLC. Put your hands together for them.
Congratulations to you, LB Finance PLC, on your Bronze Award in the sector of Corporate Governance Disclosure Financial Services. So as they make their way over to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, time to reveal your Silver Award winner in the sector. And the Silver Award goes to Hatton National Bank PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
On stage right now is the bronze winner, LB Finance PLC. Joining us up next is our Silver Award winner, Hatton National Bank PLC. Congratulations to you. And we move on after Silver to the Gold Award in this sector, in this category. The Gold is backed by Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC. Let's put our hands together for them.
Congratulations to you on your Gold Award, Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC, as we've got on stage the Silver Award recipient, Hatton National Bank, accepting their Silver Award. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, as Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC make their way closer to the stage to accept their Gold Award, we're moving on to the next sector. Of course, that is Corporate Governance Disclosure Non-Financial Services. And we've got two bronze winners. Of course, the Bronze Award would be shared, and the first recipient of the Bronze Award is Ceylon Cold Stores PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Ceylon Cold Stores PLC is a joint Bronze Award winner for the category of Corporate Governance Disclosure Non-Financial Services. So we invite Ceylon Cold Stores to join us close to the stage. They share the bronze with Hey Carb PLC. Let's put our hands together for Hey Carb PLC. Bronze winners right now, Ceylon Cold Stores PLC. Joining us up next, Hey Carb PLC. Well done on your Bronze Awards.
But while congratulating HECA PLC on their Bronze Award, once again we'd like to remind the winners, as their names are read out, to please make their way closer to the stage swiftly so that we can proceed with the awards. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as HECA PLC make their way close to the stage to accept their Bronze Award, it's time to reveal the Silver Award recipient, John Keels Holdings PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Congratulations, John Keels Holdings PLC, with a silver for corporate governance disclosure, non-financial services. As John Keels Holdings PLC stands by, it's time to reveal your gold winner. Gold is backed by Haley's PLC. Put your hands together for Haley's.
A big congratulations to you, Haley's PLC, on your Gold Award. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on from the corporate governance disclosure non-financial services sector to digitally transformative reporting. And so we've got joint bronze winners in this sector as well. And so as Haley's PLC make their way to receive the Gold Award, ladies and gentlemen, your bronze award winner in the digitally transformating reporting is Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC.
Congratulations, Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC, joint bronze award winner for digitally transformative reporting. And Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC shares this bronze award with John Keels Holdings PLC. Let's put our hands together for both of our bronze award winners. Let's invite Commercial Bank of Ceylon to join us up first, followed by John Keels Holdings PLC. Both of these organizations share the bronze for digitally transformative reporting.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as we have our joint bronze award recipients, Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC on stage, and joining next, John Keels Holdings PLC on stage, it's time to reveal that we've got joint silver award winners as well in this sector. And of course, the first of the silver award winners is Haley's PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
Congratulations, Haley's PLC, with a silver for digitally transformative reporting. And they share the silver with LB Finance PLC. Put your hands together for LB Finance PLC, which will be joining us right after Haley's PLC. Both of these organizations, Haley's and LB Finance, bag the silver for digitally transformative reporting.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Haley's PLC on stage receiving their silver award. And we've also got LB Finance PLC silver waiting in line to receive their silver award as well. So it's now time to reveal the gold award recipient. And the gold award goes to SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC.
Congratulations, SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC, winning a gold for digitally transformative reporting. Well done to you. We will then be moving on to integrated reporting, where we have a bronze winner. The bronze for integrated reporting goes to John Keels Holdings PLC. Put your hands together for them. John Keels Holdings PLC with a bronze for integrated reporting.
Congratulations to John Keels Holdings PLC, bronze award winner in the integrated reporting sector. And of course, Trishma, we've got joint silver award winners in the sector of integrated reporting. The first of the winners, ladies and gentlemen, is Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause on their silver award.
Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC with a silver, and they share this silver with SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC. Congratulations to you. We invite first Commercial Bank of Ceylon to join us up and claim their silver. And right after Commercial Bank of Ceylon, we will welcome the team from SoftLogic Life Insurance, claiming their silver as well, joint winners of the silver under integrated reporting.
Congratulations to both Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC and SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC on your joint silver award. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to find out who the Gold Award recipient in this sector is. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gold Award winner in the sector of integrated reporting is Haley's PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
We have a silver winner on stage, SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC. Well done. This is the category of integrated reporting. Joining us up next is the gold winner, Haley's PLC. Congratulations to you. With that, we will be moving on to the category of sustainability reporting. We have a bronze. The bronze is bagged by Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC, on your Bronze Award in the Sustainability Reporting sector.
And as Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC make their way to the stage, the silver in this category of sustainability reporting is backed by SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC. Let's put our hands together for them. Well done. SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC with a silver award. You are up next on stage.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC accepting their Bronze Award. We'll be shortly joined by SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC receiving their Silver Award. And of course, then it's time to reveal your Gold Award recipient in Sustainability Reporting. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Gold Award in Sustainability Reporting goes to Haley's PLC. Let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause.
We're in the category of sustainability reporting. On stage is our silver winner, SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC. And we're now happy to welcome our gold award winner for sustainability reporting. This is Haley's PLC. Let's put our hands together and congratulate the winners. Well done. Haley's PLC taking home a gold for sustainability reporting. That brings us to the end of this set of awards. We do have more awards coming right up, but before we proceed, we will be saying thank you very much to the presentation party. On stage, our dignitaries will take their seats in the audience. And with that, time to add some color and glamour to our awards ceremony. Yet another mesmerizing performance coming right up.
I'm not a stranger to the dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together and give a round of applause to our esteemed final panel of judges. And next, ladies and gentlemen, let us take a moment to recognize the dedication, commitment, and hard work of the TAGS Awards Committee 2025. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together and give the dynamic TAGS Awards Committee 2025 a round of applause for their dedication, commitment, and hard work. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as we are drawing closer to the most important moment of the evening, before revealing this year's winner of the overall Excellence in Corporate Reporting, let us hear from the organization that claimed this prestigious honor in 2024. So please direct your attention to the screen for their video message.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As the winner of last year's overall Excellence in annual reporting, it is my privilege to deliver this message on behalf of Haley's PLC. It is my immense honor for us to be recognized as the overall winner for 3 consecutive years at the prestigious Tax Awards, and I am deeply proud of what this award represents, the discipline, integrity, and commitment that guide the Haley's Group. At Haley's, we continue to challenge ourselves to elevate the clarity and balance of our integrated annual report, ensuring it keeps pace with the evolving expectations of our diverse and growing stakeholder base. With the corporate reporting landscape undergoing significant shifts in recent years, we have placed emphasis on deploying unique digital features to make our report more readable. We have also refined the way we report our sustainability-related impacts, providing stronger linkage to our financial statements. I would like to commend CA Sri Lanka for its leadership in advancing corporate reporting landscape of our country. Your efforts continue to raise the bar, inspire better practices, and support stronger, more resilient organizations. Thank you, and I wish CA Sri Lanka every success as the tax awards continue to grow in stature and influence.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a message from our overall excellence in corporate reporting 2024, and that was, of course, from Haley's PLC. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to unveil our top 10 nominees for overall excellence in corporate reporting at the Tax Awards 2025, starting with Aitken Spence PLC.
Selinco Life Insurance Limited.
And we've got Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC.
Next, Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC.
Hatton National Bank PLC.
Haycarb PLC.
Haley's PLC.
John Keels Holdings PLC.
LB Finance PLC.
And SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC. Here are the top 10 nominees. Let's give them all a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Well done for being among our top 10 for overall excellence. Well, time now for the final segment of awards. It's time now to invite the presentation party, which will be presenting the most coveted awards, the overall excellence in corporate reporting for 2025. To do the honors of the presentation, I'd like to invite our chief guest today, Dr. P. Nandalal Veerasinghe, Governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. We'd also like to invite Mr. Dimuthu Abesekara, Chairman, Colombo Stock Exchange, Mr. Rajiva Bandaranayake, Chief Executive Officer, Colombo Stock Exchange. On behalf of Mr. Sanjeev Gardner, the Chairman of Golf Face Hotel Group, we'd like to invite Mr. Indrajit Fernando, Past President, CA Sri Lanka, Mr. Tishan Subasinghe, President, CA Sri Lanka, Ms. Anoji De Silva, Vice President, CA Sri Lanka, Mr. Heshana Kurupu, Immediate Past President, CA Sri Lanka, Ms. Chamila Kure, Chairperson, Tax Awards Committee 2025, Ms. Nishani Pereira, Alternate Chairperson, Tax Awards Committee 2025, and Ms. Lakmali Priyangika, Chief Executive Officer, CA Sri Lanka. I'd like to invite our dignitaries to please join us up now as we get ready for the final segment of awards. Let's put our hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as Trishma rightly mentioned, this is a moment that all of you have been waiting for. The overall excellence in corporate reporting. Time to find out the best of the very best for 2025.
Well, we've got news for you. For bronze in overall excellence in corporate reporting, we do have joint winners. So let's get started with the first of the bronze winners. Bronze for overall excellence in corporate reporting goes to Hatton National Bank PLC. Let's put our hands together for them. Congratulations. Bronze for overall excellence in corporate reporting 2025.
A huge congratulations to you, Hatton National Bank PLC, on your joint bronze award.
And we have another bronze, as we mentioned. The next bronze for overall excellence in corporate reporting for 2025 goes to John Keels Holdings, PLC. Put your hands together for them. These are the two bronze winners. We had Hatton National Bank PLC. Joining us up right now is bronze winner John Keels Holdings PLC. Congratulations to you. And when it comes to the silver, we also have joint winners for the silver award. So in no particular order, let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Silver, overall excellence in corporate reporting for 2025. Commercial Bank of Ceylon, PLC. We have Silver Award winner Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC on stage. We have another organization with a silver for overall excellence in corporate reporting 2025 goes to SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC. Well done to the two overall silvers. We've had Commercial Bank of Ceylon PLC on stage. Joining us up next is SoftLogic Life Insurance PLC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is overall silver. Come on, we can hear a resounding round of applause for our winners. Well done.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the excitement begins, as we are about to reveal the Gold Award winner in this overall category, I have the pleasure of inviting on stage, joining the presentation party, the chairman of the Securities and Exchange of Sri Lanka, Professor Harendra Disabandara. Please put your hands together and give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He will be joining us on stage as we reveal the Gold Award recipient. Professor Harendra Disabandara, we'd like to invite you to join the presentation party. This, ladies and gentlemen, is for the pinnacle of this year's Tax Awards 2025. And so, ladies and gentlemen, overall excellence in corporate reporting. The Gold Award goes to, for the fourth consecutive time, Haley's PLC! Congratulations to you, Haley's PLC, on your Gold Award in the overall excellence in corporate reporting for the fourth consecutive year. What an unbelievable achievement. A testament to your remarkable dedication, commitment, and passion. And of course, here recognized once again as the very best with the Gold Award, Haley's PLC in the overall excellence in corporate reporting. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the Gold Award winner, Haley's PLC.
And with that, we would like to invite our overall winner to share a few thoughts with the audience. So, Haley's PLC, the mic is all yours.
Good evening, everybody. I would like to first thank CA Sri Lanka for organizing this fabulous award ceremony. I counted, I think this year too, we have won around 15 gold awards, overall Haley's group. Thank you. I would like to say a big thank you to our auditors, EY, for their guidance, and image-wise, our partners in the reporting, preparing the report, and also my team, headed by Melinda, for a wonderful job done, once again winning the award for the 4th consecutive year. Thank you, everybody.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Haley's PLC, Gold Award winner in the overall excellence in corporate reporting. Let's put our hands together one more time and give them a round of applause as they celebrate this very, very special occasion, the top of the awards at the TAGS Awards 2025.
Congratulations to our winners. Thank you very much to our presentation party for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are coming to the end of our wonderful celebration, the 60th anniversary celebrations as well. So we'd like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to every individual partner and organization that has played a part in shaping this unforgettable evening.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, as Trishma rightly mentioned, as we come to the close of the 60th anniversary celebration, we extend our heartfelt appreciation to every individual partner organization that has played a part in shaping this unforgettable evening. On behalf of CA Sri Lanka, we would also like to extend our sincere gratitude to esteemed guests, Honorable Dr. Anil Jayantha Fernando, also our chief guest, Dr. P. Nandalal Veerasinghe, and of course our heartfelt appreciation also goes out to our strategic partner, the Colombo Stock Exchange, our long-standing partner, Cyril Gardner Fund for Memorial Trophy, and for supporting the AI deployment, our distinguished invitees, esteemed members of the final panel of judges, members of the industry and technical marking panels, all participating organizations and applicants.
We also say thank you to our print media partners, Sunday Times, Daily FT, Daily Mirror, magazine partner LMD, our event organizers. We have also a big thank you to say to Umaria, Sway Dancers, Channa Opali Performing Arts Foundation, the hotel management and staff, entertainment partners, and the management and staff at CA Sri Lanka. With that, we say thank you to all of you for joining us here at this fantastic evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please join us for fellowship, dinner, and music, and continue to celebrate this Diamond Jubilee milestone. Thank you for your presence, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.